Hey there, it's Gretchen Adams with Ninja Coaching. Wanted to do a quick video today on the language of ninja. And today I want to talk about practice or rehearse. I'm not going to use the words role play, but let's talk about practice. This stems from a couple of different things. One, personally, I had the opportunity to go to one of the days of the PGA tournament that was here in St. Louis, and literally in awe of the talent that these golfers have. And I found it interesting that it's one thing to watch them on TV, it's another to actually be there and experience them and their movements and their actions and what they do and how they size up the game. You know, they're sizing up that next shot and they're really monomaniacally focused on that next shot and where it's going to go and their mindset and their swing, all those things. So we all know that they have to practice not just the swing, but the art of the game and the mindset of the game. You know, practicing extreme focus when you have all these people that are, you know, around you and looking at you and cheering you on. So the other one was that I just finished up a mastery session in Wichita, Kansas. In the last 2 months when we've gotten together, we've practiced the 16-step seller process. And we got into groups and we practiced this and we did a kind of like a round robin style situation. And what powerful thing that it is when we practice like that, what pulls from the practice, different questions that we have, or I'm struggling with this question and why is this question, you know, number 5 instead of, you know, at the end. And it brings out any doubt that you're having as to what the process is and the sequence of questions. When we practice it, we become incredibly more focused. And what I mean by focus is that we can really focus on our clients and our customers, their answers, because our listening skill is the most important when we're with them. And I don't want to have to be thinking about the next question. I want to be thinking about what their answer is, because potentially my next question is embedded in that last answer. And then following the sequence of questions that I feel confident about them and the sequence that I'm going in and the way that I ask the questions. And the confidence, it kind of spills over. It's a vibe. It's a confidence vibe that we have with that person or persons that are seated with us for any of those consultations. So practice is really, really key to being efficient and being confident and lending itself to having extraordinary listening skills. And that's the most important thing that we have when we sit down with a customer or client. It's all about them. And then we have the ability to really listen to them instead of, like I said before, like worrying about the next question. So find somebody to practice with, the pre-list interview, you know, go in opposite ends of a building or whatever it is and actually make the phone call. And, you know, can we narrow it to 10 minutes and really have it down to a science and an art that it's a conversation and it's not sounding super scripted or, you know, that I'm checking off questions off of a sheet of paper. And sitting down with someone, whether it's a friend or, you know, maybe a family member or a colleague or a manager or a mentor, and practicing the steps of the buyer process and the seller process and soft closes and practicing objections so that when we're having conversations, you know, we just feel really comfortable within our own skin when we're practicing. So anyway, I just really think that practice is really important and it helps us to be the best that we can. And we're trying to change an industry and trying to really just work really hard on what we're doing. So I hope that you got something out of this today and that you go find a partner and you do some practicing. And more than anything, I hope you guys have a really amazing day.